Good. What about your weekend?
Excellent, because I visit my boyfriend in other town.
Where?
I don't remember. Pachonen in Cundinamarca?
It's nice. Beautiful.
Yes.
So did
There
you
are there are some places beautiful.
but is how's the weather?
Is cold, is a little as Bogota.
But what do you prefer, cold or hot day? What do you prefer?
I I think that cold.
Cold? You like cold? You see, I have a a coworker next to my shop. He's like a 40, 44, 45, and he used to live all the life in Bogota. And then a person opened a shop, so he was going to administrate the shop, and he said that he's not going back to Bogota, never, just to visit his family, and that's it, no more. Maybe one weekend, and then he come back with the family. They don't like coming back to Bogota. They say it's so cold, the people is cold, it's boring. I don't know.
Yes, it's different as the town. For example, the people in the town always greetings.
Yes,
In the city, no. The people is silence on time, all time
and everything
because
is everything is far away. Almost every day is raining, so it's
Hello.
hello, Christine,
hello, Christine.
How are you?
Andrea.
Hi.
Hello,
Hi, Andrea.
Nice.
Hi, Andrea. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. A little
Oh,
tired, but I'm fine.
Laura said that he's not coming to this class. She already made the presentation. You remember, Catherine? She already did the homework. So I don't know the one. Uh, so did you do your romantic fairy tale, Christine? The idea is to
Yes, teacher.
continue and today just finish the topic. Yes?
Yes, teacher. I did.
Made,
What is better?
made,
Make?
made,
Make?
made,
Make?
made. The past of
Okay.
made.
Okay. I made the story and right now I just only put the image to my presentation.
Okay. And you, Andrea?
Yes, teacher, I made my story.
So, Andrea, Christine, I'm going to present the last class topic. It was about possessive noun. Just to remember, because Catherine already saw the topic, so just for you too. Okay, and I brought some exercises to make it here. Okay, and then we will do the activity. Okay, you see
Okay.
that we have just 2 weeks this week and the next week, and then November 16th and 17th are the final exam. So there are
Okay.
2 weeks left. Okay.
Okay.
17?
Yes, I was counting. And it was the last day is 17. Yours is 16. 16. November 16. Okay. There are
Okay.
2 weeks left.
In November 16 is a exam. Yes.
Yes, that's the idea.
Okay.
Because I was reading my rubric and they say I have to make an exam.
Okay.
So I don't know. We will see what happened that day. I think like being in the other encounters is going to be so simple, so easy. Every student is going to take a while. The other ones are waiting for. So the idea is that a student make the exam, make the presentation or whatever we do, and then next student and then next student, and everyone is waiting until my call. Okay, Catherine, do you understand?
Yes, teacher, I right.
You're right. Okay. Uh, Catherine, you're going to read because you already watched this presentation. Okay.
Okay.
Like you already watched this presentation, please read this and in your own words, you're going to explain to your classmate what is possessive nouns. Okay, Catherine? You
Okay.
understand? Okay, read please.
Possessive nouns. Possessive nouns are those nouns that show possession. Possessive nouns are used to show ownership.
Ownership, yes.
A
Ownership,
noun,
ownership.
okay, ownership. A noun is possessive only when a phrase can be modified to say that an idea or commodity belongs to something or someone.
Yes, thank you very much. So now, can you explain in your own words what is possessive nouns to Christine, Andrea, Catherine? Can you?
Okay, okay. When you when you refer
Yes.
a topic possessive nouns, you, for example, you speak about something. Something es algo, teacher.
Algo, something.
Something owner, propio.
Owned. Propio es
Own.
owned.
Okay. For example, for example, when I say computers Laura or computers Andrea, I say the computer of Andrea. Or for example, when I say topic of Christine, I save in the topic possessive nouns topics Christine. I think
Yes.
that
And why do you use possessive nouns in a sentences? Why? To make it why? Why? Why do you use that possessive nouns to what? For what? Why?
for explain when anything is mine.
Yes. But about grammar, why do you use possessive noun instead of all the sentences? En vez de toda la oración. Why?
Mm,
No worry. I will explain.
because it's more
Okay.
short. For example, in the phrase, the people use apostrophe. The phrase is more short. I don't know.
Eso. To make it shorter. Para hacerla más
Teacher.
corta. ¿Listo? Make it shorter. Okay, that's the answer. Thank you, Catherine. Okay, Christine, Andrea.
Okay.
Possessive nouns. Okay, thank you. We use possessive noun just to talk about something that belongs to us and to make a short explanation or short sentences because the apostrophe is used to make a in two parts. Okay, I will explain what is two part. Okay, Catherine already know about it. Okay, there are 5 rules in this topic. The rule number one is, okay, in singular nouns, person, place, thing, or idea, we add apostrophes and X after the noun. For example, Rachel's car is in the garage. Okay, we're talking about there is a car and belong to Rachel is in the garage. Okay, car belonging to Rachel is in the garage. Okay, rule number two. In singular nouns ending with S, we add an apostrophe and S to the noun. Example, Tom's notebook is lying on the table. Hello, Duban. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. Thank you. Sorry for being late.
Okay, don't worry. You are on time. Notebook of Tom is lying on the table. Okay, John's wife is a doctor. Wife of John is a doctor. Okay, in these two examples, it's the same. We're talking about something that belongs to a person or a noun. Okay. In the third one, in singular nouns ending with F, followed by a word starting with S, we just add an apostrophe to the noun. This is to avoid a hissing sound. Do you know what is hissing sound, Duam?
Where is that?
Rule number three. This is to avoid a hissing sound. For example, Texas school is in Malvilla Nagar. Susa's sister is a teacher. Do you know what we don't use an X after the apostrophe?
Okay, yeah, I got that part.
Hissing sound. Do you know what is hissing sound?
I don't know what that means, but I understand what the reading is about. It's like
Okay,
when,
thank you.
yeah.
Okay, thank you. You know, in this case, we can pronounce twice the X. Okay, it's be impossible. Suhas. We can say Suhases, no, or we can say Tejases, no. It's impossible. So we just use one X. Okay, the X and no more.
Okay.
And the rule number four, in plural nouns ending with X, we add apostrophe after X. Students report cards are ready. Girls' dance classes have been postponed. Okay, the same. In this case, we can use another X. Okay. Number five, the same. Children's clothes are expensive. People means sex needs to be changed. No, this is different. In regular plural nouns, men, children, we add apostrophe and S to show possession. So as you know, there is a singular and plural noun that change depending of the number. Like for example, child and children, or man or man. Okay, is this number five rule? Okay, I know you already know about this topic. This is just for remember. We were going to do some exercising, and then we will make a presentation. Okay, Andrea, can you read please? Maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, I don't know, 9, please, Andrea.
Okay. That bear's big in red and longer than normal size. The Indian Ocean's water is less sour. We bunk the math lectures. The horseshoe is taller than other animals. He is in an animal husbandry doctor. My bike was punctured on the highway. The doll's hairs are red and shiny. ¿Leyendo?
Yes, China. Two numbers until 10, please. Until Davis school bus have been mixed. Okay, please continue, Andrea.
Okay. Pants handle is very short. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's that.
KFC, KFC,
KFC?
KFC.
Okay, es que le digo KFC. KFC chicken is so delicious. David's school bus has been missed.
Mixed.
I will.
Okay. Thank you. Can you please tell me the explanation of number 9 in Spanish, please?
La 9.
Andrea?
Sí, la 9.
9, number 9. Yes, la 9. Can you
Eh,
explain in Spanish?
el pollo de KFC es delicioso.
Yes. So in this case, the S. What is the meaning of S in Spanish, please? Just the letter X. La letra S, no more. No more. What is the meaning? ¿Qué traduce esa letra en español? Solo la letra S, Andrea.
Que el pollo pertenece a KFC.
No, listen to me. That word means twice. Tell me the two meanings. Two meaning, please. Sorry. Just that letter.
Ay, no sé, me perdí.
Yes, you know.
El posesivo, ¿no?
Yes, but in Spanish, it has two meanings.
Pero es que no lo entendí. ¿Qué significa tu meaning?
Dos significados. Meaning, significados.
Ah, ya.
Means es significar. Meanings, en este caso sería significados. So this word has two meanings. Dos significados. It's very simple. I will tell you and then you will do another one. Okay, in Spanish, el pollo de KFC. Do you understand to me now?
Sí.
So in this phrase, the letter S has two meanings. El y de. Like for example, in number, the first one, the bird's beak is red and longer than normal size. What is the meaning of S? Beak is how do you say? El pico. The bird's beak is red and longer than normal
Que
size.
el pico de los pájaros
Yes.
es
Entonces,
más rojo y largo de lo normal.
eso. Entonces, en esta o en muchas, el significado de la letra S es el y de. ¿Sí me entiendes? Ese es el significado de esa letra en esta oración. Cambia en muchas ocasiones. ¿Listo? Kristen, can you please continue? Number 11.
Yes, teacher. I will be back after returning to James' book. There is no children's doctor in our locality. The fragrance of the lilies flower is so good. Amazon's Amazon's forest is famous for its dense trees. America's president is also the president of the UN. Nora's kitchen is looking nicer than mine. I found this bowl in our college's backyard. We had a great time at
Yes.
at Michelle's wedding ceremony. There is only one telephone in Jimmy's shop. These author's notes are very effective.
Okay, very good. Tell me the explanation number 14. Amazon forest is famous for its dense trees.
Okay.
In
Forest
Spanish,
is like is bosque, yes?
Tell me in Spanish the phrase, the sentences, please.
Okay. Es que no sé si forest es un bosque, porque ese sería el
Selva.
nombre del
No,
ok.
es la selva.
Ah, ok. Ahí
Forest
ya, ahora todo tiene sentido.
is a little bigger, okay? Forest is bigger, okay?
Ok, entonces la selva amazónica es famosa por su densidad de árboles.
Yes, very good. Okay. I hope everyone has understood. So I brought some, okay, some exercise. I'm going to share in the chat. Please choose. Let me see how many. Okay, I already sent it. There are like, I don't know, 12 or 10. I don't remember. Let me count one. There are 10. So, Catherine is going to make the three. Next Andrea, 4, 5, 6. Christine, 7, 8, 9, and no, would be legs. 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, yes. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, and the 5, 6, and 7, Christine, 8, 9, and 10, do 1, okay? Please translate to without possessive noun, okay? Did you understand, Catherine?
Yes, okay.
Yes, teacher.
Sorry, I have a question. What number I am? 7 and
And those ones, 5, 6, and 7. 5, 6,
5,
and 7.
6, and 7. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Three phrase, teacher.
No, you can do the 1 and 2. And
Okay.
Andrea, 3 and 4, okay?
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
This is very easy, just to practice.
Sorry, I'm sorry. You said translated, or we are going
Yes.
to modify?
No. Yes, to modify it to the normal sentences, okay? Without adjective
Okay.
nouns, okay? In a normal one.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry.
Teacher, sorry, where is the sentence? I should make it? Or you give me the sentence in English and I should translate it? Your microphone is turned off, teacher.
Okay, sorry. So, this is an example of objective nouns, yes? So, do you know that objective nouns is about make a short sentence, okay? So you're going to
Okay.
translate to a long sentence, the normal one, okay? Do you understand?
Okay.
But
Okay,
you
I
are
got
not
it,
going
teacher.
to use the apostrophe. Yeah, you're going to make a normal
No,
sentence,
okay.
okay?
Without apostrophe. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, teacher, thank you. Teacher, I put the sentence without apostrophe, but I don't translate. I need translate too?
Oh, no, just in English. Don't worry.
Okay.
Duan. Okay, Duan.
Yeah.
You know, I took a picture of a screenshot, and you were yawning. Bostezando. Sorry.
No. No. I was not doing that. What I was doing was singing.
It was so funny. Oh, it was so funny.
Sorry about that.
It's true. Look.
You shouldn't share that.
Look. You
Oh
see?
my god. Oh.
Don't worry. It's okay.
Teacher, post this image in your Facebook. My class.
No.
I don't have Facebook. Sorry.
Okay.
Instagram. Either Instagram. Sorry.
Okay,
And
in Instagram is possible.
no, I don't have neither. Sorry.
Nos has fallado, raza.
Okay, Andrea, it's done.
I think so.
Yes. Okay. We were waiting for you. Okay, Catherine. Please do the two first.
I?
Yes, you're the first. Number one and number two.
Okay. Only read or you need that?
Yes, just
Okay.
just read.
Okay. The first is the number 5.
No.
Oh, sorry. I made 5, 6, and 7.
Yes, Catherine, you were going to do number one and number two.
Okay.
Catherine,
Okay.
you did
I
number one and number two.
I translate in English the other form without apostrophe.
But number one and number two. Okay, do it. Number one and number two.
Okay. The scarf of my mom was red. The boyfriend of Susan is my brother.
Yes, that's true. Yes, the car of my the ex car of my mom. But yes, very good. Yes, that's the exercise. Just to a simple sentence. Thank you. Okay, Andrea.
No pueden pasar los demás,
So
ustedes
funny.
lo dicen
What
mal.
happened?
Es que lo hice mal, creo que lo hice mal
Why?
entonces.
Don't worry. You're going to do 3 and 4, okay, Andrea? Okay, Christine, continue. 5, 6, and 7.
Okay, teacher. I start. But why do one laugh all the time? What happened?
No. Because it was so funny when Andrea realized that she didn't do it right. It was like a.
Es que entendí mal. Ay, profe, entendí mal. Ya
Don't
la hago.
worry.
Don't
Ya
worry,
con,
don't worry.
con sus
Don't worry.
ejemplos ya
Okay,
me pueden
I do
guiar.
enjoy this mistake, but well. Okay, so I start. The number 5, I write. We went to house of Andy yesterday. Yes or no?
Repeat it to what?
I feel nervous. Okay, we went to house of Andy yesterday. Yes.
I will say to the house of Angie yesterday. I don't know. I think it sounds better.
Okay.
To the house.
Okay.
Of,
Number 6.
yes.
Is that bike of your wife?
Yes, it's good. It's possible.
And 7. The class of the teacher will be nice.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's it.
Luan, can you please finish?
Sure, sure. Okay, I have it here. So number 8 is the office of my boss is big.
Yes.
The dog of James is black. The car of Stacy and Steve is old.
Okay, no worries.
And
Um,
that's all.
can you see number 10? You don't need to use the apostrophe twice, just in the second name, okay? In Catherine and Christine and Andrea. Maybe if you are talking about 2 or 3 person, you don't need to use a lot of X, okay? Just one apostrophe, okay? It means that the 2 person is belong the same object or the same feeling or the same whatever, okay? You need the permission of your parents. Yes, it's simple. Okay, thank you very much. That's the idea to make a little exercise to remember, to practice it. Now, Andrea, please, what happened? You're you're laughing
Ya,
again?
ya entendí. Okay. Number 3 and 4.
Yes.
All the cars in Colombia are imported. My university is near to the house of my dad.
Yes. Very good. Yes, it's very simple.
No les
Thank
había
you.
entendido mal. Es que creí que era que tocaba cambiar toda la oración y yo pensando en qué voy a colocar y yo, pero ya. Si no hubiera sido por Catherine, me pierdo.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. So, as I already know, this take a little time. It's about voice. The activity takes a little time, so we need to start now because we have 3 reading. So last class we have just 2, and it was all the class completely. Okay. So who wants to begin? Who wants to start? Christine, Andrea, or Duban? Who wants to?
I can
I will tell
start.
you. Christine.
Yes,
Okay.
I
I will
haven't
tell you
problem.
something. I will tell you something to the person who is going to answer or make a summary. Don't forget to not understand everything. Just make a little remind because it's very difficult to remind everything, all the history, because there are a lot of words that are not simple. So just pay attention. The topic of the history. That's it. Don't
Okay.
be to translate all the history because it's very complicated. On Friday we have uh, at the end of the speaking section we have just one student because the other one I don't know what happened. So he read the history. I could understand some words. The history I understood all the history, but it was so complicated to remember all the history, all the words because at first it's romantic fairy tale. Okay, we use a different expressions. So don't worry about the history. Just remember or remind the main idea. Okay. So Christine, can you please begin reading the history?
Yes,
What is the
teacher.
name?
Only read. Okay.
Yes, only read. Yes,
Okay.
yes, only read.
Yes. Okay. He and she were destined to be together. She lived in the country of never ever, and he lived in the country of always always. He had been keep kidnapped. I don't know what how pronunciate it.
Secuestrado, kidnapped. Secuestrado,
Kidnapped.
kidnapped.
Yes,
Kidnapped.
kidnapped.
Yes.
Yes.
Secuestrado.
kidnapped by a witch for a while, but he made escape, and the day he was caught in his flight for a galactic ship that took him to a place where I left him with a maiden and many wolves and witches. In that place, everyone should live, and only whoever survived could live. In that place, only a glance met her. She was surprised. One night, talking with the moon, they begin to talk. They, the three of them soon fall in love, and the force of their love create a magic that destroyed the wolves and witches. Evan managed to break down the barrier of the place, and they could return to Earth together, convinced that nothing was going to separate their love. Finish. The end.
Okay, thank you very much. There were names.
No.
You know what happened?
My boyfriend and me.
No, you're in love. Okay. What is the name of the history?
The story, okay, is our story love.
Christine and whoever, I don't know. Okay,
Yes.
Andrea, please tell me what did you understand about Christine history, please, Andrea.
Um, that was in, I don't know how to explain. I understand the part of the wolves and the wishes, and I don't remember.
Yes, it happens all the classes.
I remember the part, but the rest I don't remember. Sorry.
Do you remember 5 minutes ago that it said don't be scared about all the words? You were paying attention to the topic because it's very difficult to understand and to remember all the words. Like for example, they are talking about a couple of persons who is in love. So there was a witch who kidnapped. I don't know if her or his. I don't remember. So then there was a fighting. Yes, yes, Christine.
Yes.
And then what happened, Catherine?
I understand the start when Christine speak about the he live or she live in the country never never, and he live in the country always always,
Yes.
and she or he, I don't remember, was skin out.
Kidnapped, secuestrado,
Okay,
kidnapped.
kidnapped for a wish.
Yes.
In other part, she told about the word galactic, or I don't work, but I remember galactic and many wishes, and I don't remember more.
Okay, thank you. Duan, don't worry. You will speak later. Don't worry. Be relaxed. Um, can you see? These kind of exercise are complicated. So because we were talking in Spanish, we have a good memory. I think in English I think is the main, like for example, what can I say? The main important thought to have a good memory. I feel by myself since since I began to study English, I discovered that I had a good memory. So there are a lot of expressions and words and grammar that I remember since I was studying when I was a teenager. So to the next exercising or to the next homeworks, please, you have to be focused. Don't be attention or don't be thinking a lot of every word. That happens in the real world. When you are talking to the person who is a native, it's very complicated to understand. I tell you, I have an experience. Um, a person from Jamaica that used to live with my sister. They are friends. Came to Colombia. It was so complicated to understand. So imagine if you are paying attention to every word, it would be so difficult. So that's the idea, the main idea. Pay attention to places, to colors, to words that you remember. Okay, and to the next is going to be Andrea. So, Christine, you are going to make the summary, okay? So, Andrea, can you please start with your reading? What is the name?
Okay. Wait, I have the story in WhatsApp.
And WhatsApp? Okay.
Okay. Um, the name is about the. I don't write the title. I just write the story.
Okay.
Okay.
But you write or is in your mind?
Yes.
What? In your mind or is written?
No, here.
Huh?
Here. I
Okay.
write here.
You wrote, yes, in past. Okay, start. Begin.
Okay. In an ancient kingdom, new kings were to be chosen according to tradition. Each young couple would
Andrea,
culti-
Andrea, please.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Please, you're going to start again, but Christine, you can write. No, it's cheating because you need to be
Okay.
focused. This is a listening exercising. So please be in focus while she's talking, okay?
She's maybe.
That's the idea.
Okay.
That's the idea. Please.
Okay.
Okay, Andrea, continue. Start again, please. I'm sorry.
Christine is imagine my story.
Yes.
In an ancient kingdom, new kings were to be chosen according to tradition. Each young couple would cultivate for a year the largest garden of love from a single magical seed. It was not just a context, for from the garden would come all the magic and fortune of their reign. To make a single flower sprout was difficult enough. The young people had to be truly in love and put in a lot of time and dedication. The flowers of love grew fast, but they could also be lost in a oversight. However, on that occasion, from the very first moment, one couple stopped off because of how fast their garden grew, and the scent of their magical flowers flooded the whole valley. Milo and Nika, despite being simpler farmers, were the pride of everyone. Handsome, cheerful, hardworking, and very much in love. No one doubted that they would make excellent kinds. so much so that they began to treat them as if they already were. Then Milo discovered in Nika's eyes that such majestic treatment did not please him at all. He knew that the young woman would not ask him to keep obeying Kid, but they preferred Nika's happiness. And he resolved to go up every night secretly to count some flowers. That way he would reduce the size of the garden and they would end up losing the constants. He did this several nights, but as it was hardly noticeable, each night he had to start early and cut faster. The night before the deadline, Milo went out early, determined to cut all the flowers, but he couldn't do it. When he was a little more than halfway through, he discovered that someone else was cutting his flowers. As, as he approaches, he discovered it was Nika, who had been doing the same thing for days, knowing that Milo would be happier with a simple life. They embraced at length and together they finished cutting the remaining flowers, renouncing being games forever. With the last flower, Milo adorned Nika's hair. It was almost done when it sounded but happy. They fell asleep, embracing in the middle of the shaded garden. They awoke to the shouts and applause of the people, surrounded by the largest garden they have ever seen, which came into being when the last flowers touched the ground, because nothing made those magical flowers bond more strongly than generous and self-sacrificing love. And although they didn't succeed in renouncing the throne, they were able to lead a simple and peaceful life, for the abundance of magic flowers made theirs the most prosperous and happy reign. Little longer. Sorry.
There were a lot of complicated words.
Yeah,
Christian,
sorry.
oh, congratulations.
Perdón, me inspiré. Me emocioné un poco.
Yes, you were like another country. So, Christine, as much as you understood, tell me.
Okay, I understood that the story exists or pass in a town with a tradition. The tradition is about the flowers, about the search couple, since the people are child, I guess, and was about the grew up the flowers, I guess, or take care the flowers, and with this action or around to this action, the people found find the couple. I understand more or less this
Yes.
part. And okay, the yard or the space when they exist the flowers, the magic flowers, have a problem. I don't know what exactly, but have a problem, and it was necessary so resolve this problem, I guess. And at the end or near the end, the flowers, the magic flowers, achievement, logró, achievement,
Achieve, achieve, achieve.
archives, archives exist again. And I don't know if exists a couple. I don't sure about it, but well,
There is
I
a
guess
couple
that
of versions. Yes. a couple of
Okay.
actors. Yes. Okay,
Okay.
very good. You see, Christine, how complicated is it? Yes, very complicated.
Yes.
That's the idea.
Yes, yes.
Because when you're reading, it's more difficult to understand than when you're talking. I can talk and you understand
Yes.
everything, but if I read, it's a little complicated to
Yes,
understand.
but okay, I am agree with your mechanic, but in Spanish and in English I need take notes because I am very dispersed that I don't know pass I,
But
whatever and I well my
ima-
imagination
but
my
imagine
attention uh, leave I don't know.
yes, but imagine yourself arriving to Australia and with a notebook writing everything what
Yes,
person.
of
Yes,
course. Yes, of
it's
course.
complicated. So thank you,
Yes, of
Christian.
course.
You did a good job. Duvan, tell
Okay.
me, can you please tell me the history? How it's about it? Andrea's history.
Sure, sure. Well, it was about Milo and Mika, basically, right?
Yes.
So it's what Christine was saying. It was like sowing some flowers, some magical flowers that make couples be happy for the rest of their life. If I'm not wrong, is that correct? I think I think about it. And what happened? The problem that Christine was talking about, I guess, is when Mika was cutting all the flowers. In Milo realized that Mika was cutting the flowers. I don't remember why. I don't remember what happened. The only thing that I remember is that they finished cutting the flowers and I don't really remember that part. The only thing that I remember at the end is that they remain happy for the effort that they did on their relationship. Basically, they work hard to keep and love each other. So that's what I got from the history.
Yes, I am a little confused about the problem, the trouble. Andrea, can you explain the trouble of the history when the flower was cut? In your words, your own words, please, about the little problems. What is it?
Okay. It's about I inspired by this history about the Prince Harry and Meghan for London. You know that they I don't know how to say renunciar.
Quick.
Requit from de la corona, ¿sí? Eso, de que ellos renunciaron a la corona. So I inspired by the story, and the story basically means about a couple who I don't know how to explain. Ya me enredé. Mm, they have to grieve up a garden, a magical garden for
Yes.
flowers.
Grow up.
But they realize that these things don't make us happy, and this thing is like for make happy to other persons. So
Yeah, yeah.
in the night the two couple cut the flowers to lose the kingdom.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
later they realize they only wants to be happy, but they're happy to each other, no matter how the people say. So this is the idea.
Can you see the difference when Andrea is talking and I tell you the truth that I was very confused about the problem. So can you see the difference? Because even Christine and Duan talk about correctly was the problem. How Andrea talk, okay? So I will tell you again, it's very complicated when you're reading and to understand what a person is reading. Imagine if you're talking in English, in normal English, imagine a native person reading is very difficult. I tell you because when I studied, I took the grammar and the pronunciation, the um, time, it was very complicated to understand. Okay, Duan, it's your turn. Please.
Sure,
Easy,
I will. I
easy, easy.
apologize. I did a long history, so I'll try. I know it for real. I thought it was going to be. I mean, I was thinking about it because I mean it was a history, so I thought at least one page.
How many pages did
But
you how
I
many?
did one. I did
Ah,
one. I admit it.
but it's just one. Okay.
Well, let me try to do this as clear and as soon as possible. Let me start. Con voz de locutor. Once upon. Ah, sale re bien. All right, so let me let me start again. So it says, once upon a time, there was a princess, future Queen of England, who had servants, slaves, and lived in a condition in which she lacked nothing. On the other hand, there was a man named Sebastian, whose parents had died when she was a little, so he was raised by his uncle, who was very cruel to him, so much that he put him to work alone until he was it was sunset. One day, Sebastian's uncle went to the town to buy things, and just that day, the princess ran away from the palace and went right there, where she met Sebastian. And it was like love at the first time. It was like love at the first time. Sebastian did not know that she was the princess, while the kingdom was looking for her. And since they couldn't find her, they decided to go out into the fields. Then they began to secretly leave Sebastian's uncle like the kingdom. After knowing each other more thoroughly, Sebastian decided to tell her about the love he has for her. So she accepted, but uh, but she didn't tell him who she really was. So she tells Sebastian who she really was, and surprised man decides to leave her to to leave her as if nothing but she was pregnant, and due to the rejection he decides to be the queen. With a great fury he makes that decision. On that day, I'm almost done. On that day of the coronation, Sebastian thought better of things and decided that he loved her and was going to look for her in the chronicle. But they tell him that if she accepts it, someone else will leave the throne and take her place and stop being treated like a princess. So she leaves the throne and lives with Sebastian. What she did not know was that they left the kingdom as their judge. A sister, the princess, was given land as well as large amount of gold to the Sebastian and the princess. And that's all.
Oh, thank you. What do you think, Andrea?
It was not that long.
Yes, it was. It wasn't. What do you think?
Um, I have a question. Sebastian pregnant the princess?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, that was a really great story. It's about to a princess who um well, it's a princess. Sebastian, who was I don't know how to say. Is the I don't understand. He was the Sebastian uncle.
He was raised by his uncle. Fue criado.
Ah, okay. Ah, okay. Ya entendí. And Sebastian and don't know that the princess is the princess, and
Correct.
she fall in love with her, but he was not um sure.
Yes.
It's a good one.
He's not like sure about his love. What happened was
No,
basically that.
no, Duan. No, you can
Okay.
explain. Sorry, because it's
I know,
next
profe.
Christian turn. Yes, I understood everything. It was a very nice history. Yes.
Es que la cara de Juan me pone nerviosa.
De
Me
quién?
queda mirando así como,
¿De quién?
¿sí me entendió? Y
Hay
yo,
veces me toca, me toca acercarme para escucharlas mejor. Okay, Andrea, it was a impossible love. Do you remember the possible? Because
yeah.
he was a what? What he was? What? What he was, Sebastian? What Sebastian has or doesn't have or what? What kind of
Um,
person was Sebastian? Tell me. What kind of person in the history?
um, ya me perdí la idea, ya tenía la idea y ya quedé en blanco.
Okay, okay. Answer to me. What kind of person is Sebastian? Is poor? Is rich? Uh, he has money.
It's
He
poor,
has
it's poor,
parents.
¿no?
Yes.
It's
And
poor.
he has parents. He has parents. Who do he live? Who's living? Who with who is living Sebastian?
His uncle, no? He uncle.
Yes. You see, you can do it. So what happened when they decided to love each other? What happened?
Um, because the prince was a rich person
Okay.
and Sebastian was poor, and this is the kind of the story that they can be each other. And Sebastian pregnant the princess was the problem, was
Yes.
a little dramatic. And later, and to the end, they they love each other, no? They end in each other, no? As a couple.
Yes. But wait, Christine, what happened when when Sebastian knew she was going to be a father? What happened? The princess was pregnant. What happened, Christine? I can listen.
You can listen.
Yes. Yeah. Now, yes, you can do it.
Okay.
Continue.
I understand that in the with this situation with the princess was pregnant. The Sebastian. Uh, I don't know how can I say it. Luchó. Uh, luchar. Uh,
Luchar is fire. Fire. Luchar is fire.
fire. Fired. Fired. uh, for stay for can stay with the princess. I understand this, yes,
Yes. And then
and I can remember more. Sorry, teacher, I
what
can't
what
remember.
do what do they decide to do when she's pregnant? What do they decide? What is their
Okay, the
decision?
uncle
No. I'm talking about the princess and Sebastian. When
stay together.
when he discovered she was pregnant, what happened next? What
The
happened? What do
princess.
they do? Yes. What
Okay,
the two of them? What do they do? Yes. After.
yes, but I don't remember that what decision make together. I remember that the princess was near to coronación. I don't know. The will be a queen, but I don't sure what decide about the baby.
Catherine, did you know?
I don't remember
They
what
decided
happened next history.
to love each other and far away, go far away.
Okay,
Did
sorry,
you
this part I
know?
didn't get now.
So they decided to love each other. I don't know where are they going, Duan. Where?
There's no like a specific place. However, the princess left the throne, so she
Yes,
didn't become a queen.
Okay.
yes.
Mhm.
Just she decided to move away with Sebastian.
You see?
Okay.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much, Duan. You did a good job. It was a nice history. Um, Tell me, what do you think about this activity, Christine? Tell me, what do you like or why you didn't like? Please tell me the truth. What do you think about it?
About the activity
Yes, about the listening activity.
was good because it is important about our improving the English language because okay, at first you need write a story that born in your imagination, you know, and
Yes,
you need make different structures and use different words, and for this reason I guess that is a good homework or work. And about the my classmate read for me and I keep some information is good, but I don't sure if it's possible that the no, it's good, it's good, but okay, perhaps if it's possible, make a little short the stories, or I don't know. Yes,
story,
a
a
little
little
short.
story. Okay.
Yes, because only because it's easier remind, but the
Yes,
exercise is good too.
that's what I
Yes,
told you. Yes.
yes,
Let
no,
me
no
ask you
more.
something. Could you make a history right now without writing, just with your imagination? Could you do it?
Yes, but I need search some words or some structures in some opportunities, but I can.
No, without making anything before, just now. Like for example, let's talk about flower. Okay. Once two. Okay, 2 years ago, I was in my girlfriend's house. I decided to go to visit her and to buy a flower. Okay. You see?
Yes,
You see?
yes,
Yeah. It's not easy because you have to think in English and think
yes,
that you're talking in a good way with good grammar. So it's not easy, but you can do it. You will do it. Okay. Okay.
yes.
Thank you, Catherine. What do you think about the? This is your number two activity. The same
I
activity.
think
Yes.
I think this activity is good because we need very focus, also focus, and
Sofocus es otra cosa. Sofocus.
very focused. Entonces, and
Vea,
we
Sofocus, Catherine, Sofocus era como estaba Chris en la clase pasada, ¿se acuerdan? Que ella no quería nada, y hablamos todo rapidísimo para que ella se fuera a estudiar, ¿se acuerdan? Así estaba
Yes.
sofocada. I'm kidding,
yes,
just so Catherine, tell me.
and I I like this activity because for my case I learned different words and I listen the explanation,
Explanation. Yes, explanation.
okay, explanation, other partners,
Partners, no?
classmates,
Classmates.
okay.
Yes.
and and I think that is very important. Listen, because in my case, I love write for speak or for ask,
For
responder. I don't remember.
for answer.
Okay, for answer.
Answer. Yes.
But, but when I listen for answer, it's more difficult for me.
Okay.
I like this, and I I listen the other activity you talk about one word, for example, and we create a short history. Is interesting. I like this activity
Okay.
too.
To everyone, asking you because I have already the activity for the next week because we have just two classes. Some about song. I ask you because next class, I don't know if you want to continue doing this kind of activity or I had a good topic to make a debate because um, with the debate is more improvising. So I'm going to you decided if we can do another history, but a short history, or we will do a debate. It's up to you. You decide. Because next week we will do some music and some listening exercising. Okay. So what do you want to do on Thursday? Catherine, Andrea, Duan, and Christine, what do you want to do? The same activity of tonight, or do you want to make a debate about a good topic? I have the topic. I don't know. What do you decide? What do you think?
Mm,
Tell me.
I guess that is a good idea. A debate? Mm, perhaps not with a topic, a
No, it's not
prepared
complicated.
topic.
No,
Yes, and in the
don't
moment,
worry. Even
and
you have to
that
read.
you need, please tell me that you need think in English right now in the moment, and not necessary search about
Yes,
the topic. Yes, I guess that is a good idea.
yes. But if you decided to make a debate, you don't need to make a presentation. That you need to read. That's it. Because if you make a debate, I'm going to make some questions and is necessary to you to know about the topic. So, what do you want, Catherine? What do you want, Catherine?
I am I am agree with Christine because I don't have time for prepare a topic after the class.
Okay, don't worry. And the other two, yes, we do a debate. The last class this week,
Yes.
Andrea.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, okay. Do you want to?
It's all right.
Okay. So, as you know, everyone has and know and has people who has died about COVID-19. So next class we are going to talk about COVID-19. So you are not going to make a presentation. You are not going to make a summary. You are not going to make anything. So you are going to read because the idea is that I'm going to bring some question, a lot of question, and I will make you and you have to understand. Okay. If you know about the topic, it's good for you. If you don't know about the topic, please read because the idea is that you read even without making a presentation. Okay. So next Thursday we'll be here. Please be on time. And we continue with the grammar, a little grammar explanation, and next week we will do some listening exercising that you're going to enjoy a lot. Okay. So everyone, thank you everyone. I'm very happy to have you two for here tonight. Gracias, gracias, gracias. I will see you on Thursday and then continue studying. I will do the same. Okay, thank you everyone. Good night, good evening. Have a good night, okay?
Teacher, bye.
Thank you everyone.
Have a
Chao,
good
chao, chao, chao.
night.
Muchas gracias.
Bye.
Bye.
Nos vemos el jueves, ¿ok?
Okay.
Chao, chao, chao.